Hello and welcome along to this mod review of the Fendt Farmer 310 and 312 LSA Turbomatic pack. This is a mod that has been converted from FS15 and is available on Mod Hoster. To be honest, to look at it, you wouldn't know it's an FS15 convert. It seems to have been massively rebuilt and as a result is looking fantastic. It looks like it fits within FS17 completely. So let's go and have a look around and get a good look at it. So we'll start off with the 310 LSA we have here. Now each of these I've added some of the options that are available in the shop. So in this case we've added on the front loader brackets. They are available on the 310 and 312. They take the smaller front loader that is available in the game. So this is stock front loader and stock bucket. Looking at it, this looks fantastic. It's wonderfully detailed. It has great textures. There's not really any artifacts on that at all. It looks brilliant. I can't see anything. Oh, there's a few artifacts around the front, but until you get close, you don't really see them, and the light has to be in a certain way, I think. So, in general, I like this. Great looking model and a great looking mod. They look brilliant. We have so the options we have, of course, we have the front loader bracket, which I mentioned already. We have the rear dual tyres, which are available on both models, and we have the front and rear tyres, again, which are available on both models. Nice set of options, really useful for this sort of size tractor. So let's jump inside this one and have a look at the inside. So, as you probably saw when I was getting in then, there is an error to do with the door. This does have IC control on it. And on the FS15 version, which I previously used, you could open the door from the outside and get in. So that feature appears to be missing on this. And it does produce a small error on the screen. But otherwise, looking inside, it looks fantastic. And that's really nicely detailed. And if we have a look at the help screen, you can see the options we have. So the only option here that is non-standard is the Enable IC, which is on the right shift. So if I press that, you can see it's here. And we have lots of IC options. So that one there opens the front window slightly. That will open it fully. We have the right door and the right window. We have the rear window, which only opens slightly. There's no, as far as I can see, there's no control to open this rear window more. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. I've missed that before. So, rear window does open fully, which is brilliant. You got the left window, and you've got the left door. So, and finally, up here, you have the roof. So, really, if we take a look from the outside, that is a lot of IC controls, a lot of stuff it does, which is excellent. This is the first mod in FS 17 that I've seen with IC control, and it works brilliantly. So we will just jump back inside and close everything up. So that's quite good for that one. If you press that, it will close the window down to that first stage. We're going to leave the roof open. And it would appear same on the back. That will close it completely. So there we go. So we will start it up and hear the engine. So I think that's the engine sound that it had before. I don't believe it's a stock in-game, and it doesn't have all of the extra little sounds that the stock FS17 tractors have. So that is the one thing really that gives it away as a converted mod, is that it doesn't have all that extra sound that appears in the new game. However, I do think it sounds fantastic. So we'll just take this for a little spin round our test track here. This test track is another converted mod from FS15, which I converted myself. I think this is great for mod reviews, so I've converted this across. We have a look at the suspension. You can see the suspension works pretty well, actually. It's not jumping off its axles or anything, and this is a better example. So you can see the tyre deformation working as well here. But yeah, it's got a running axle, and it's got good grip as well. So it's really, yeah, you can see it running as it goes over its bumps. There are some very nice attentions to detail. So, for example, if I drive forward, you can see underneath the transmission is spinning, which is fantastic. You know, you've got to get right under the tractor to see that work. So I love little details like that, and you know, that really makes a mod like this. So that looks fantastic. And then if we turn this off and just pop over to the 312 LSA, different sound file, different sound effect, sounds deeper and throatier, as you would expect from a tractor with more horsepower. This has about, I think it's about 35. It has a higher horsepower by about 35 HP. We will take this and we'll just pop over here, because we have a little demonstration of what these tractors can do. So this is the more powerful of the two. We're going to hook it up to this cultivator and just run a bit down here. These also get dirty. I unfortunately haven't made one of them dirty before I started this video. But yes, they do get nicely dirty. Right, so we'll drop that down. And away we go. And as you see, it pulls this cultivator quite nicely. It works well. Has no problem on something about this size. These are low-end tractors, so they won't pull a massive cultivator. But certainly this one, which is the smallest cultivator in the game, this tractor has no problem with. And in fact, the 310 shouldn't have any problem with it either. But that runs great. It's looks the part and runs well. I think this is a great starting tractor. You know, if you're looking to replace the early tractor options in the game, I think this would be a perfect mod to bring in at that point. So the 312 would replace the case starter, and the 310 would be a good replacement for the 7340. they would work well in the same way, in the same use as those two tractors do. So yeah, that to me works absolutely great. So we'll just drop these back off and take this back. Cover down. There we go. And then we will pop in and have a look at the shop and see the prices and the options in full. So here we are in the shop. This is the standard setup for these tractors. As you see, standard cost is €200 a day, with the standard horsepower for the 310 LSA of being 95 horsepower. They both take 120 litres of fuel, and they both go 40 kph. The 312 LSA will cost 228 a day, has 130 horsepower, and will cost an extra €9,000 on top of the 36,400 that the 310 costs as standard. If we pop back to the 310, the front loader attacher will add €1,000 on, and the rear twin wheels add €1,200, and the full set of twin wheels, front and rear, will add an extra €2,000. So if you have all the options, so the full set of twin wheels, the 312 LSA tractor, so the more powerful tractor, and the front loader attacher, it will add €12,000 onto your €36,000 base price for an upper price of 48,400. I don't think any of that is unreasonable. I think that's a good level in the game. Yeah, I think that's brilliant. So if you're looking, at that sort of price, if you're looking for an early replacement for the starting tractors, these are perfect. They cost about as much as you can sell those tractors for. So that is absolutely perfect. So in conclusion, really, this is a fantastic mod pack. They look the part. They work well. There's only really minor issues with them. It's the missing script to open the door and the little bit of artifacting in the models around the nose. But otherwise, I think this is brilliant. I really, really recommend this mod. I like it very much. It's yeah, I would add this to my farm. And I think that's that is brilliant. You know, I want to use this tractor. So I hope you've enjoyed this mod spotlight. If you have, please give us a like and drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.